On today's IRS tax refund update, with less than 1 month to go until the tax filing deadline, we will take a look at the latest developments this tax season, including the next rounds of tax refunds scheduled for release, as well as the latest tax processing numbers from the IRS. And from there, we will recap some of the biggest issues still impacting those waiting on their tax refunds, including the ongoing need to complete ID verification and adjusted tax refunds. Now, starting off with the latest, as the next rounds of tax refunds are scheduled for release on March 26th and 28th, as confirmed by the refund status results and tax transcripts seen here. And if you are part of these latest refund batches and have chosen to receive that refund via direct deposit, you should see that refund post to your bank account by that refund date, and in some cases possibly before, depending on your bank. But do allow 5 additional days after the refund date for it to post to your bank account before initiating a payment trace with the IRS. Meanwhile, those who are receiving paper checks should receive it in the mail within 7 to 10 days of that refund date. Also, taking a look at the latest numbers from the IRS. As of their latest update, they are reporting 69.6 million tax returns have been processed out of 70.3 million that have been filed, with a current remaining balance of 765,000 unprocessed tax returns, which include a number of our viewers who are still experiencing delays with the processing of their tax returns and release of those tax refunds. Now, with less than a month to go until the tax filing deadline, we are still hearing from a number of viewers who are still experiencing delays due to the need to complete ID verification in order to have their tax return fully processed and refund released, and are often encountering the action required message box as seen here when checking on the status of their tax refund. And a problem some viewers are reporting is not receiving in the mail the necessary IRS letter which is needed to complete ID verification online. Now, this notice, the 5071C letter, is the most common letter being sent out to those impacted by ID verification, and again is necessary to complete the verification process online, as it contains a control number which must be entered online to start the process. However, what several of our viewers have reported is they have been forced to contact the IRS by phone to have a notice sent out to them after they never received it in the mail. And until the verification process is complete, the refund will be kept on hold as a result. For those who are impacted by ID verification and have not received that notice and do not choose to wait for a replacement letter to be sent out, the other course of action would be to schedule an appointment at your local IRS office to complete the ID verification process in person. However, it is important to schedule an appointment beforehand and to bring in all requested paperwork, including valid photo identification and a copy of your recent tax returns to complete the process. Meanwhile, a number of viewers are continuing to report encountering tax topic code 152, like seen here, when checking the status of their refund status results. And that is a normal code, and one you are likely to see indicating your tax return is currently being processed, and it is also common for many who have this code to eventually see it disappear with no code being shown in the refund status results, as seen on the far left. And again, that does not indicate any issue with your tax return. However, if you are seeing tax topic 151, that does indicate a potential issue, and most likely a refund adjustment as a result. While tax topic code 203 indicates your return has been processed, but your tax refund has been reduced due to an outstanding obligation such as past due child support or state income tax debt. As more refunds are being sent out by the week, also come additional reports of adjusted tax refunds, which can be due to a variety of reasons, such as past due tax debt, past due child support, rejection of a tax credit being claimed, or miscalculation on the tax return in question. Now, as it pertains to several of these adjusted refunds, the affected tax filers will receive this letter, which is the CP12 Notice from the IRS detailing the amount of the adjusted refund and reason behind the adjustment, and it will allow the tax filer to appeal the decision made within 60 days of the notice. However, if there is no appeal, you should receive that refund usually around 6 weeks. Let us know in the comment section below about your ongoing tax issue. In the meantime, we will keep monitoring the situation for further developments, so make sure to click on the thumbs up and subscribe button below for future updates on this channel, and thanks for watching.